All right, so you got them. Can you see me too? Okay, fantastic. All right, so hey, thanks for coming today. Quick background on me. My name is Dr.Stout. I recently finished a 7-year enlistment in the Navy, and now I'm back in school to finish my degree. This is a speech for my speech class, and I've chosen to do it on America's favorite pastime, beer. Okay, so first we're going to go through a little bit of the history of beer. Brewing beer and beer in cultural society has been around for 12,000 years. The Sumerians even had a goddess of beer. Her name was Nikasi, which is the name of a beer on the West Coast, by the way. And in their society, women did all the brewing of the beer. The same was true with the Egyptians. All the women did the brewing for them. A lot of the Egyptian workers that worked on the pyramids or for kings and queens were paid in beer. So beer's been a central part of civilization since people started moving away from nomadic lifestyle and started staying in one place and growing crops. Barley and hops were part of those crops they started growing. Let's see, beer in the colonies, in the American colonies. The water in a lot of places in the world at that time was poisonous, or they didn't know about sanitation. So the people that drank beer instead of water weren't getting sick like everybody else. So there was a shift towards people drinking ale or beer instead of water because it was safer. So also the tavern in America or in colonial towns was a central meeting point. They held court there. They had political meetings there. Any kind of group activity was done there in the tavern and was surrounded with beer. Now in America today, we're seeing an explosion of both home brewing and microbrewing. There's an estimated 1 million plus, and that grows every day, home brewers in America. Last year, 256 microbreweries opened up in America. So you're seeing a shift away from those big three brands to local beers. And with that, we're kind of getting back to our roots in America in a lot of ways. And I think that's from the financial hardship that we've seen. A lot of people are going back to local. They're growing their own food. They're making their own beer. And with that, you get so much more variety besides that basic Pilsner that you normally hear of. So with the advent of that, you get cultural values of artisanship, you know what I mean? Because you're creating something from scratch. You get the community aspect because they're getting to know their neighbors again. And they're getting to know the people around them and their community. So there are a lot of positives besides just the buzz you get off of beer. And if you take the time to look around, here in Jacksonville there's several microbreweries and there's stores devoted to the craft of home brewing. So if you take the time to look around, you might find that there's more to it than you thought. Again, thank you for coming today, and that's it. Wow.